Hello, I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. This is the Sun in Gemini rune reading. A little bit about Gemini. We're readily available and adapting to change. It's a air sign that is mutable. That means we adapt very, very well to change. And I say we because, yes, I am a Gemini Sun and Venus. Those are my Gemini placements in my birth chart. If you would like to know more about your Gemini placements or any of your birth chart or how the Sun in Gemini impacts you, please leave a message in the comment section below, or you can email me as well at youressentialpractice@gmail.com. Okay, so adapting to change is a trait of strength and weakness because it's not only a survival mechanism, but it makes Gemini vulnerable to the demands of the influence of other people. The twins are the astrological symbol of Gemini. Adopting a twin-like similarity to other people is easy for Geminis. They do not have the unique ability to understand They not only have the unique ability to understand what others are thinking, they also possess great cleverness for information. We can lose sight of our own talents and ideas by being too willing and able to adopt the traits and immerse ourselves in the personal situations of others. We just want to help. We care. We're accused of being the chameleon or dual personality or very, very misunderstood in the zodiac chart. We're right up there with Scorpio being the most misunderstood just because we're that unique, right? We're just that special. Let's get on with the rune reading. Oh, incidentally, I do have this little vial here. If you are wondering what type of rune is best, or what type of crystal is best for any planetary position in Gemini, it's this. It's blue lace agate. Okay, it comes in a few different shades there, but you really want to keep an eye out for the blue and white striations in the agate. Okay, and it is a very powerful stone for any aspect in Gemini. So runes. Let's go with past influences. Discipline, success, power, right? This arrow is forward movement, progress, victory. Okay. It's called Tiawaz. It's after the god Tyr. And it's success and a completion or a warrior-like strength. So with that comes the warrior-like discipline. A lot of people overlook that. Past influences. So present influences is the birch. Okay, this is Berkana, birth, new beginnings, fertility, home life, family, nurturing, nature. Think of the birch tree and how it likes to grow. It likes to spread out at its roots and branch up and out. It does germinate, but it prefers to spread out through its roots, a lot like your family and you have experienced in your life. The desire of branching out from what you have learned, coming from your place of origin with the knowledge you have gained. Future actions, gifts and partnerships. So for future actions, Gibo wants us to focus on our communication and how we perceive gifts. Do we receive them with gratitude? Or is it it's about time? So fortuitous outcomes and partnership and commitment are a part of our future actions. So we're really called to stick to it like glue. X marks the spot. right? So keep working on that spot with your gift, all right, for future actions. The action taken for the best outcome is keep being who you are. Ice is Isa, frozen, plans on hold, or frustrations. With the sun in Gemini, we want to move forward. We want to branch out. We just got done with Taurus season. We've had our rest. We want to get out there, right? But as we focus on our past influences of success relating to our present influences from family and nurturing from our birth, right? Our older influences are coming and shining through. All right, we're called to look at our gifts and partnerships, right? And just continue to do so. It's like ice is rigid, it's hard. It takes a lot of energy to melt ice. Okay? Feelings and emotions that are related to this. This is the divine feminine. This is the sign of the lake, water, dousing with water even, and just insight, prophetic dreams. Okay, in embodying your divine feminine. Laguz is also evolution and cleansing. Okay, your feelings and emotions are very sensitive right now. You're receiving all these deep insights. You know you're going through an inner transformation. Your possible problems with the sun in Gemini are your legacy. So this rune is Othala. It's heritage, possessions, home, and ancestral wisdom. What are we going to pass down? Right? What's the legacy we're leaving behind? Our faiths, our paradigms, practices, cultural standards. Worldwide, what's going on? That's being tested. With the birth of the internet, we've witnessed a very big bridging of gaps. And that, of course, leads into question our legacy of what we're going to leave behind for the world, right? So we're not only bridging generational gaps, age gaps, gender gaps, ability gaps, right? We're focusing on those problems that we're intuitively feeling, right? What is the healthy direction for us to go there? And the future outcome for the sun in Gemini. Haha. This is beautiful. Look at that. It's like a flag. Also looks like the letter P. Okay. So this rune, it symbolizes joy. Wunjo is success, right? Lasting emotional happiness. We've come from our warrior-like discipline and focus and success. We're being influenced right now from our heritage, our nurturing, our family. We need to focus on the gifts and partnerships that we have elsewhere while remaining who we are. As we intuitively feel and embody our divine feminine, overcoming the problems of what we will leave behind, having faith, right? That the outcome is teamwork, joy, success, abundance, victory. Think of it like a clan flag, right? We go from the old family to the new family kind of thing. This is sort of an evolution taking place, but in the middle here, the action taken in Gemini season, just continue being who you are. Focus on your partnerships. Tune into your divine feminine for more clarity. Speaking of clarity, let's go ahead and pull a clarity card from Messages from the Divine. These are messages directly to the soul from the Divine. Sun in Gemini, what does the collective need to hear about this rune reading for a little extra clarity for the Sun in Gemini? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Sun in Gemini. What do we need to hear about the Sun in Gemini? Let's go ahead and pull the top card here. This is regret. I know I cannot change the past. Let me read a little excerpt from this. The soul doesn't know time. Time is a construct of the physical dimension. To your soul, there is only one big now. Think of the past as the now that has already been created, and the future as the now that is yet to be created. You don't have the power to uncreate the past, so let that go. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. You have the power to not only create your future, but to also create acceptance of your past. You should realize that you are in the total summation of every single experience you have ever had. These experiences have helped you shape you into the person you are today. Train yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. What have you learned from the past that will help you enrich your future? With that warrior-like discipline and your influences from birth, that discipline, that success, that education, what has that taught you? Focusing on the past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from yourself. You are the creator. You hold the power. Reflect on the lessons of the past and use your current power to create your bright future. You are who you are. You can't change who you are, right? Don't try to change this. You are in line when you focus on these gifts and partnerships and tune into your divine feminine for clarity and insight. You are in line with these. And you'll be able to overcome what lies ahead. The thoughts that keep clouding us. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Our legacy. We keep wanting to go backwards in our mind. Right? That woulda, coulda, shoulda. But realize that your goal is very near. Your victory. Messages from the fairies. And I'm going to go ahead and put that back in. Let's reshuffle. Messages from the fairies for Sun in Gemini. Messages from the fairies for Sun in Gemini. What do we need to hear? Messages from the fairies for Sun in Gemini. what do we need to hear for Sun and Gemini? Messages from the fairies as we focus on what? Yes, our potential. We are who we are. It's not the past that defines us. It's who we are now. Our past was our education, right? This was our education. Now we're building up these partnerships, right? You're doing great. Sun and Gemini will really enhance this aspect of you. Message from the fairies is marriage. It's a beautiful card. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Ooh, could some of my fellow watchers have a romantic adventure on the way? Let me go ahead and read a little excerpt from this. You drew this card because your question involves marriage. Okay, so the partnerships, that's like a marriage. Success with the teamwork, that's like marriage. The marriage of your knowledge and education from the past, how do you marry these energies together? This particular card holds variable meanings, so pay attention to your body's reactions as you read the possible interpretations. So, additional meanings for this card are congratulations, you're getting married, plain and simple. Your marriage needs some healing attention, which the fairies can help you with if you'll ask. Or, soon you'll meet someone significant at a wedding. A relationship commitment is pending. Admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage. Or someone close to you is getting married soon. Or your life purpose involves helping people with romance, matchmaking, relationships, or weddings. Allergy season, gotta love it. So when we look at this, the regret is always a constant thing in the back of our minds, wanting to eat up who we are. It wants to take away from this, right? And cause more issues. But this marriage, I feel, is a marriage of energies. With the Sun and Gemini being mutable and an air sign, we're very cerebral, very mentally stimulated. So this will be a challenging aspect for many people to mentally overcome this Gemini season. And intuitively knowing that our partnerships are going to leave a lasting legacy with victory in near sight. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to message me below. You can also message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, and you can also book a personal reading with me if you like. Thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Namaste.